Welcome to the Courtroom Chronicles. This channel is dedicated to educational content based on real-life cases and true events. This content shared here is drawn directly from the actual case file, and no names, places, or items have been changed. However, the content has been carefully summarized and presented for educational purposes in a comprehension format to inform, enlighten, and spark meaningful discussions. Whether you're here to learn, reflect, or simply understand the real-world scenarios better, you're in the right place. We believe in the power of truthful storytelling to educate and inspire. Disclaimer: while all stories are based on real cases, they are presented in a condensed and structured format for clarity and learning. Viewer discretion is advised where necessary. This case is cited from the Nigerian National Industrial Court online file, which is public record. The case of Mohammed Ibrahim versus Ecobank Nigeria. In the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, a man named Mohammed Ibrahim stood firm, determined to reclaim what he believed was unjustly taken from him. A former employee of Ecobank Nigeria Limited, Ibrahim believed he had been wrongfully dismissed, and he was here to seek justice. Mohammed Ibrahim's case was built on a firm belief that the disciplinary action taken against him by his employer was not only unfair, but unconstitutional. He claimed that he was denied a fair hearing and that his dismissal went against the policies set by the very bank he once served. With conviction in his heart, he approached the court to seek redress. His demands were clear. He wanted the court to declare that the disciplinary process used against him was flawed and invalid. He sought a ruling that his dismissal was unlawful and should be reversed. He asked to be reinstated to his former role at the bank. He requested full payment of his salaries, allowances, and benefits from the date of his dismissal until the date of the judgment. And finally, he sought damages and costs amounting to $35 million. Ecobank Nigeria, however, had a different narrative. According to them, Ibrahim's dismissal was justified. He had, they argued, committed gross misconduct, specifically unauthorized withdrawals from dormant accounts. The bank maintained that it had followed due process. They issued queries, conducted an investigative panel, and gave Ibrahim an opportunity to defend himself. From their perspective, everything had been done by the book. They insisted the claims were baseless and should be dismissed. As the trial progressed, the court carefully weighed both sides. The turning point came when the court noted a crucial fact: Mohammed Ibrahim himself had admitted to the misconduct. This admission was pivotal. The court recognized that Ibrahim had, in fact, acknowledged his involvement in the unauthorized financial transactions. The bank had complied with its internal disciplinary procedures. Contrary to his claims, Ibrahim had not been denied a fair hearing. He was given opportunities to respond to the allegations. In Nigerian labor law, an employer has the right to dismiss an employee for gross misconduct without notice or benefits. Ibrahim's employment was governed by contract law, not statutory law. This meant he was not entitled to reinstatement or a declaration that his dismissal was null and void. In light of all these findings, the court reached its verdict. Judgment Day. All the relief sought by Mohammed Ibrahim were denied. His case was dismissed. Who won and why? Winner: Ecobank Nigeria Limited. Why Mohammed Ibrahim lost? He admitted to financial misconduct. The court determined that due process and fair hearing were observed. His employment was not statutorily protected. The claims he presented lacked solid evidence and legal grounding. Lessons learned, and how this could have been avoided. The story of this case offers lessons for both employers and employees. For employers, always ensure that disciplinary actions follow laid-down procedures. Document investigations and employee responses thoroughly. Make sure that employment handbooks clearly outline the consequences of misconduct. For employees, avoid unethical practices, especially anything involving money. Be aware of the terms of your contract and understand the disciplinary process. When facing internal allegations, seek legal advice before responding. From a legal viewpoint, employees governed by contract law cannot be reinstated unless their constitutional rights are violated or procedures are breached. Admitting to wrongdoing seriously weakens claims of unfair dismissal. Legal claims must be backed by strong evidence and sound knowledge of employment law. Could this dispute have been prevented? Yes, very likely. better internal compliance training, earlier legal consultation by Ibrahim, and more transparent documentation by Ecobank could have changed the course of this case. At the heart of it all lies the importance of mutual understanding between employers and employees, a shared commitment to rights, responsibilities, and ethical behavior. Thanks so much for watching, fam. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below, and let me know what you think about the case. I love hearing your thoughts and feedback. And hey, if you felt a connection or learned something new, give this video a like and share it with someone who might enjoy it too. Until next time, stay safe, stay real, and I'll catch you in the next one.